The template character field within the character manager is an extremely useful field in that it allows you to copy the Opsive component settings from one character to another. This is extremely useful for when you are creating new characters and you want the same values as an existing character. In this video, we are taking the armature character from the Unity starter asset, and we are going to copy the settings from the Atlas character from the demo scene. So you can see I have the Atlas character right here, and the Atlas character has two different models, the Atlas model and the Rhea model. And then here is the armature character from the starter assets asset. So I've opened up the character manager and I'm going to start like normal by dragging in the character that I want to create. In this case, it's the armature character. I am going to set just a third person perspective so I don't have to set the references to the first person fields. Under the template character field, I'm going to drag in my existing character, which is the Atlas character, and I want to copy all these different settings. So now I'm going to hit build character. And you can see we have a new character built, but we also have this reference resolver that opened up. The reason why this opened up is because if we take a look at the Atlas character, and let's start with the character health component. If we scroll down to character health, which is right here, you can see that this Atlas character has two different head references. The first head reference is on the Atlas model, and the second head reference is on the Rhea model. Well, when I create my new character based off of this armature model, the armature only has one head. So if I go to the character health component on that, right here, you can see that it correctly set the head collider to the armature character's head, but there's still this second value that is under Rhea. And we just don't need that for this character. So what we can do is just remove that reference, and now the character health value is correct. But if we go in the reference resolver, we can see that there is a problem with lean and the item pullback ability. So let's go to the lean ability, and that's this first person lean ability. You can see under the colliders value, there are two different references, and we only want to have one. So now I'm going to hit 1. So I set a value of 1, and now we want to go to the item pullback ability, and we can see that there are also two different colliders. And let me just click on this second one so you can see that it is still pointing to the Rhea collider, and this first one is pointing to the armature collider. So that is correct. So let me update the value to 1. And now we can go ahead and close this window because we have this armature character set up with all the same abilities as what is on the Atlas character. Actually, more than just abilities, it's everything that we selected to copy, including the components. So let me just kind of see if this works by going to the, or by removing the Atlas character, and I'm going to assign my camera reference to the character. And now when I hit play, we should be able to control this new character without any errors. And yeah, so that looks good. So now we're using all the same settings that Atlas used, and we literally didn't take any time at all to kind of go through and set up this new character. Now, if you are following along with this video step by step, you will likely get a warning saying that the nav mesh agent can't find a nav mesh or something like that. And you will need to bake the nav mesh ahead of time, but that's related to the scene and not to the character. So yeah, that's all it takes to set up this new character.